Hello, everybody. Since Ryan did Sonic 3 and Lewis did Sonic 1, it's time for me to do Sonic 2!
Huzzah! I like how in the manual for this game, they show the title screen, but it's a different title screen from the beta version.
It's the beta title screen.
Step 1, to actually enjoy this game, switch your character to Sonic alone.
Sonic alone.
Me.
Fuck
Sonic and
Tails.
Tails will fuck you up.
He's not useful like in Sonic 3.
Yeah.
And even then, he fucked me up pretty bad.
Yeah.
So you see, IGN was right. Things did start getting screwy the moment new characters were introduced.
God damn it. I apologize for the compression issues you're seeing right now, which makes the shield completely cover Sonic's body.
Yeah, but that's YouTube's fault, not Johnny's, so stop apologizing.
No, but I do fix it later on, using a different compressor.
How do you... What?
See, now it looks like he's in a bubble.
Now it looks like I'm in a bubble. You'll see later what I mean.
Okay.
And we're going for the special stages, and yes, I'm going for all 7 in Emerald Hill alone.
Awesome.
You cheap bastard.
I'm not cheap, I'm just insane.
Yeah, these are, without a doubt, the most brutal special stages in Sonic history.
Actually,
the first 1 and 2 aren't so bad. It's 6 and 7 that'll kick your ass.
I think I remember hearing during one of my many nerdy conversations in Sonic Retro that the special stages in Sonic 2 actually play a slight bit faster on the emulated versions than they do on the actual Genesis. Because there's some kind of slowdown that isn't emulated in any of the emulator programs.
I couldn't tell you. I have to look into that.
Well, I imagine it makes them a slight bit harder than they actually are. But this I
do know that the special stages are easier when you're playing as Knuckles because the ring quota is lower. But
you get to keep your rings on the way out.
True. But then again, all the rings reset after you exit a special stage. I don't know why. But...
Because they knew someone would try and get the Chaos Emeralds in the first level.
Yeah. It's pretty much supposed to stop you from being able to spam special stages in the same act. They remove that limitation as Knuckles, and that makes the game even easier.
Yeah.
It is kind of annoying when you get a special stage at the very end of an act and lose your ring bonus as a result. Whoa, almost hit coconuts there.
I almost got hit by coconuts right there. And actually...
declare war on Sonic.
There are a total of 4 checkpoints in this act. And if you get one that's ahead of another one that you didn't get, they both activate, and you can't go back.
So you have to get them in order. Right,
yeah,
I get you.
We know way too much about this game.
Yeah, yeah.
This is also the first game made by the American studio. It was still all the Japanese staff, but it was made by the Sega.
Well, if it was the Japanese staff, then what does it matter what country it was made in?
Well, you have different superiors, I guess. But...
It's also the highest selling Sonic game ever.
Although, as a bit of trivia, apparently the name Emerald Hill Zone wasn't just a pun on Green Hill. It was actually named after a street name that they found in San Francisco. Fuck.
Emerald Hill?
My video just froze.
What else is new?
You're just missing special stages.
Yeah,
my new What happened? Thank you. No. It froze again.
Cool.
Okay,
the Sonic game approves.
Yeah, this game kicks the original's ass.
Pretty much in every way.
Fucking loading glitch.
I'm so glad they removed the fucking running limiter from Sonic 1.
Yeah.
That's actually one of the most annoying parts about Sonic 1. You can't keep up momentum while running.
No.
What time are we at?
4:40.
It's fun trying to get Lewis to keep up.
I'm back. I'm back with you. I have a new computer, so I can catch up quite easily.
Yay.
Apparently, I just missed special stage number 2. Not that it matters. I know these special stages are like the back of my hand. I'm actually at the point where I can get all the Chaos Emeralds in this game quite effortlessly, which is kind of scary because it shows you that I've played this game far too many times. Yeah.
Why is it scary?
Because these are at that difficulty level where if you can do it consistently, you've been playing the game too many times.
You mean like me in Mario 64?
Like
That's
me?
you. Yeah. Except in this case, it's more of a memorization's too much,
Yeah, I agree. Well, I have the first 4 memorized to a T. It's the last 3 I can't really remember at all.
6 and 7 are brutal.
Well, the last 3 are the ones that are actually hard. The first handful aren't actually that bad by any stretch of the imagination.
I remember playing the special stages. I was playing Sonic 2 with a friend, with my roommate at the time. I think it was freshman year, and he was playing as Tails. We weren't being serious, we were just seeing if we could get all the Chaos Emeralds as early as possible, and it wasn't me that was fucking up, I'll tell you that much. It's like, for every 12 rings I would get, he would get hit by a bomb and lose 10 of them. I was like, dude, seriously, stop.
Put the controller down. Put the controller down.
I mean, we weren't really trying all that hard, to be honest, but still.
Actually, I think this one has a sequence where the best thing is just not to move from the center at all. I think it's right here.
Yeah, this is the part. Just stay exactly in the center.
Stay in the center.
So often. It's really easy once you know exactly what you're doing. The only tricky bit is if you're trying to time it just right to get every single ring.
Yeah.
But this game,
Which
it gives you plenty, so what's the point?
Well, the next section is... Well, if you have more rings from one section, you get to carry them over to the next section, and it makes collecting enough rings easier. Assuming you don't get hit.
Oh, God damn
And
it.
to be fair, getting all of the rings on this side is kind of tricky because you kind of have to be precise with your control.
Yeah.
You
It
kind of
does-
see
it does-
Johnny's missing some of them.
So I don't know. Good luck trying to do this on a Mega Collection because the analog stick can be a bitch.
It's too slippery.
Can't you actually use the D-pad?
Yeah, you can use the D-pad, but it's
try
microscopic.
Yeah.
Oh, are you talking about the GameCube version?
Yeah, I'm talking about that.
I only had Mega Collection Plus. That's the PS2 version, which actually has a D-pad worth talking about.
Mega Collection, Mega Collection and emulators are great, but nothing beats the original feel of a Genesis controller.
No.
Not even a USB controller designed to feel like one?
No, that doesn't come close.
No.
I had one of those, and it was shit.
I have a funny story about my Sonic 2. Well, technically more about my Genesis than anything. As I've said, my Genesis only works about half the time. And whenever I play Sonic 2, on the rare occasion, it'll get the funny idea to not let Sonic move left. I can only move right. I love seeing how far I can get before I actually need to move left for whatever reason.
This game only wants to see progression. There is no backtracking.
I can actually beat Emerald Hill Zone by only moving right.
It's like Sonic and the Secret Rings in 2D. That game actually did have 2D sections, by the way. They were shit.
Did it? I didn't remember.
It did.
It did, yeah.
Must get checkpoint.
He's like, you can't. You have no idea how disorienting it is for backward to suddenly mean left.
See, you do the Sonic ducking
Right.
I missed thing too.
Yeah, I do that. Of course I did. I gotta get some kind of visual cue that I'm angry.
See, it had a purpose, Lewis. It wasn't me just spazzing out for no reason. There you go.